yeah, I did all that work, and then now I've realized that I've got them backwards. So now I gotta flip all this around by myself again. We're Jeff and Julie Reddy. We've always lived a nomadic lifestyle. Married nearly 28 years ago with 4 children and multiple grandkids, we finally settled down on the Emerald Coast of Florida. But after I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer in 2020, we knew the only way to fight it was to live life and live it to the fullest. Sportscaster Stuart Scott once said, "When you die, that does not mean that you lose to cancer. You beat cancer by how you live, why you live, and in the manner in which you live." So join us as we check off our bucket list, one adventure at a time, because life is just a story, and it's up to us to make it a great one. It's a beautiful day. I'd like to try and work on this Bimini a little bit, try and get this Bimini top up, because I love the sunshine, especially this time of year when it's only in the 70s, but I also wouldn't mind having some shade when we're back here, especially since we're going to start painting and stuff like that. We got to do the topside paint. We got all the paint in now, so we can finally start working on it. Quite a bit of this gel coat's down. Can't tell, I gotta look at it closely. I thought it was down to fiberglass, but it might not be down to the fiberglass. It just might be down to the old non-skid, I think is what I'm seeing. So if that's the case, that's okay. We're re-non-skidding it anyway. So that's it. Let's get busy. All right. We're gonna see if we can't get this Bimini up. I haven't fallen in the water yet, so I got that going for me. So the idea here, I guess I'll tip this up. You can see the boom right here. And I gotta make sure it clears. And the idea is to get it all tied together with line. Make sure measurements are all correct on it. And make sure it clears this boom. And once that's done, then I can tighten everything down. We can take these cross poles back off one side and slide the Bimini cover on, snap it back into place, and we're done. Got our supports on the back. So, everybody says do this with 2 people, but I'm impatient, and yeah, glutton for punishment anyway, so try and do it on my own. I should be waiting for Jules to be off, but we're gonna do it. Can't have enough utility twine or paracord. This is paracord. Always need it. Alright, we're gonna take a break. Actually see how this works. I can show you guys on the camera what we've done so far. So, got it here, and here, and down there, and on this side. Got the same thing tied up here, so we can start taking measurements and checking it. Back this up. Well, I did all that work. Actually, as you can see, I guess this is recording. I didn't even know it was recording, but yeah, I did all that work, and then now I've realized that I've got them backwards. So now I gotta flip all this around by myself again. So we'll see how that goes. I'll flip it around and see how that works. That was kind of a pain in the butt, and I was pretty proud of myself for getting it right. Minus this just needing to be lower. All right, now I gotta start all over again and get these flipped around, and here's why. I'll show you. So this connection right here is the stability bar that goes down, and it will actually connect to the stern rail. I have it facing forward, and these are, whoops, and these are actually riveted in place. Otherwise I would just unbolt them and stick them on the other ones, but the other pole. But I really don't want to drill and anything out and re-rivet or go through any of that. So it's going to be a lot of work, but it'd still be easier to just go ahead and flip them around this way. So I'll try and turn that around, and we'll see how fun this is. The no-see-ums are starting to come out. I don't know how much longer I can do this. If I start getting bit, I'm out of here, because I didn't bring my spray. bastards. I'll try and at least get this up temporarily. So if I have to go and put pants on, I can. Ow. Hurry. Yeah, these little suckers bite, man. I hate these no-cams. Bite the hell out of you. It's okay, I can actually get the Bimini top fabric. Since I left that at the house, I can get that while I'm over there. That'll work well. Get this temporarily tied together here. Well, this totally looks like shit. All right, let me try this one again. I'm gonna take this off. Raise this up a little bit. All right, well, this is a cluster F. We're gonna get it figured out. And these are support stanchions, but yeah, I might tie them on the back. I really like to have them on the might have to put it on the deck, might not have a choice. All right, I'm turning this off. I gotta go home. Well, I'm in my garage right now because it's a little chilly. It's Christmas Eve, but getting this video done, and I didn't film a lot after this point. In fact, I didn't really film anything when I came back, but I did end up finally getting it. I needed to actually cut. I had to pull it all down again, and I cut off about 4 inches off the Bimini posts themselves so that I could drop it lower in order to clear the boom. And when it was all said and done, I was able to get it up no problem. Sewed up the fabric up to the backstay, and I'm currently working on getting the Velcro cover to go over that where it's stitched together. And but all in all, it looks great. It looks great. It functions great. We had some high winds come in. We were able to fold it up to the backstay with no problem, tie it down. So all in all, it worked. But I was pretty frustrated that day, considering I had to take it apart and flip it around. And in the end, I actually didn't even need to do that. I thought I did, but I really didn't when all was said and done. So here's the pictures of it completed, and looks great, functions great, and happy how it came out. You live and learn.